What is up? How's it going? Welcome. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there. Welcome to another DLTalk. Shout out to the BLUECREW. Shout out to the Green Giants out there. We got our helmets on. We're ready. What's up, Rye Guy? Anime Wolf. Alchemist. Gary Gensler is trying to kill us all. Nice Rye Guy. People like him that have stole their fortune need to just back off. I mean, if I had a net worth of $1 million, $100 million, I'd be a ghost for sure. What's up, BLUECREW? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Once again, guys, I'm not a pro trader. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'll never tell you what to do. What's up, macro watchers? Good to see you guys here, guys. Thanks for smashing the 5 likes coming into the stream. Appreciate it. So let's get into the charts. How's everything going, guys? Let me know how the video, audio, the whole experience is coming through. Really would appreciate you guys. Did Morpheus Network really have this jump out of nowhere right now? This can't be right? This has got to be a glitch from Morpheus. That is absurd. Yeah, 4,500% in a day. I mean, that's crypto for you on some really ambiguous ones, but Morpheus? Man, I still play on that OG Game Boy. The one needing batteries like the screen in the middle on. I love that Anime Wolf. Yeah, I've actually been revisiting, thinking of getting a Game Boy Pocket or just Game Boy Color or something like that, and getting the yellow version of Pokemon. I was thinking one of the red and blue versions, but the thing I like about yellow version is you get to have Pikachu as well. It's kind of hard to get a Pikachu in red and blue. Shout out to Rye Guy. Shout out to Macro Watchers, Anime Wolf, John Tremblay. Who else do we got here? Yeah, I think that's it, man. Guys, thank you. And Alchemist. Alchemist, of course. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. Epic. Nice pivot right here for Epic Prime. Epic Prime breaking up towards the upside, guys. BLUECREW's been a really big fan of this one. You guys shouted this out. You guys brought awareness to me on this project. That's what I love about the BLUECREW here, you guys. We've created this list together. And I kind of do filter it in a certain way, but we try to just make sure there's some semblance of a real boat going on with some of these projects, right? There's an actual team that does exist. Other teams from respectable ecosystems interact with these. But also the BLUECREW just calls out for good at tradal opportunities. It'll look good on TA. Epic Prime doing its thing. 2 billion total supply. Oasis Network. Rose. We got the pivot we wanted here, you guys. This one we've been, talked about for some time because of blockchain service network, right? We want exposure to this blockchain service network. People's Bank of China leading it. And if we believe, there is a narrative, right, that China is ahead in terms of the blockchain adoption. And they're creating something massive here. A bridge from legacy systems to permissioned and permissionless blockchains. Led by the People's Bank of China and major telecom companies like China UnionPay, China Mobile, and Red Date Technology. China Telecom, AWS, Google Cloud. So we like exposure to these types of cryptos here that are in that basket of permissionless blockchains. Hyperledger is made up of some permissionless blockchains, but they're a permission blockchain ultimately, right, as a consortia. Tezos, that's why we've been bullish on Tezos. We've been bullish on IrisNet. We've seen Algorand do its thing and could continue. It's a great long-term one. Solana, Share Ring we've been talking about. Oasis now kind of having its day. Binance announcing integration with, or investing like $200 million into Oasis or something. So Binance is going big on Oasis. They're built on Tendermint, you guys. Remember, even Binance itself is using Tendermint consensus and in the Cosmos SDK. So this is what Blockchain Service Network really is about. That's why IrisNet was one of the founding, the first basket of currencies in the Blockchain Service Network. They have heavy ties with People's Bank of China. And so we're talking about Cosmos on the western end looking like a really good option. And then we have the Cosmos on the eastern end, which is like a marriage of Atom and IrisNet, right? The Cosmos network and IrisNet. China's going to be doing their thing. It looks like it's going to be a, two-world scenario very soon. But there will be bridges, right? There will be bridges. China's just going to always do what China does. Casper has been getting a lot of love as well. Findora, Near Protocol, Cypherium we've been talking about. Polkadot could be making a comeback sometime soon. $25 Polkadot. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. Knowing what, and especially the capabilities of what this crypto has. $2 EOS. I mean, for a swing for the fences to really see if EOS is just going to make a hell of a comeback. What about Game Gear? Had one of those too. Oh, man. Guys, thanks for the 6 likes, the 4 viewers. Please let me know how the video, audio, music, all that stuff is coming through. Hopefully the music isn't too loud for y'all, right? 10 out of 10, video, audio. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Good afternoon, Blue Crew. Miles P in the chat. What's up, Miles P? Good to see you, my man. Alrighty, guys. So we're looking at XRP's chart here. We've been getting that pivot that we've been looking for. Right? So we're starting to show, I mean, it's not a certain thing yet, but at least we're still fighting around this trend line. It's been a battle between the bears and bulls, but the bears are starting to ease up, right? And we're starting to see the bulls starting to run here. This could be a wonderful path towards the upside that can at least take us up to initially about 86 cents, 85. We may get rejected there and fall into this little bit of a triangle here. We got to be prepared for that. But we do expect a journey to $1. But whenever they want to do that, again, it'll be when it breaks out of this channel. It can happen early, and it can happen, around the end of January. Macro watchers saying 10 out of 10. Appreciate the Blue Crew, guys. Thanks for hitting the likes out there to let other Blue Crew members know. For some reason, my notifications don't go out too well. Whatever YouTube wants to be doing, we're going to be making some noise here with the Blue Crew. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. And of course, if you don't have a blue wrench, feel free to, shout out your favorite crypto or say what's up to the Blue Crew here and get a blue wrench. It's a good community, a lot of good people here. Always good hanging out with y'all. All right, so XRP, super bullish in the short term as well as long term, right? But short term for recovery back up towards $1. It's ambitious to say XRP will go back to $1 right now. A lot of sentiment is bearish. Like the overall sentiment I'm getting is a lot of people are just expecting more sideways action. It's going to drag out. A lot of great fear right now and skepticism, right? Animal 54, what's up, dude? Good to see Animal 54. See, that's what happens. You guys hit the likes coming in. You'll notify all the other Blue Crew members. We're our own notification system. Screw YouTube's notification system. We just make noise over here with the Blue Crew. So we're looking at Stellar XLM. Respecting around the 78.6 long term. 78.6 retracement area. We didn't quite hit 22 cents. We could possibly still sink a little bit lower with Stellar, but the journey back could be tremendous to about 43 cents. That's already close to a 2x. And then if you're really bullish on Stellar long term, I mean, we know where this is going. This could be dollar plus Stellar in the future. That's going to be so tremendous for the Stellar community to see something like that, those type of gains. Very exciting. Crypto Tales, what's up, man? We got a green giant amongst us. Watch out, BLUECREW. The green giants are starting to come. Whenever there's a gathering too large of BLUECREW, green giants start to appear. They want to join the party. They need to get their cut, right? Appreciate you tuning in, Crypto Tales, man. Shout out to all the BLUECREW members. And now we got one jolly green giant. But is one enough to fight? How many BLUECREW members? One's enough to fight about 3. One jolly green giant's good to fight about 3 BLUECREW members. A super or mega is good enough to fight about 5. And then an ultra green giant, you need about 10 BLUECREW members to take him down. Everybody's like, what's this fighting system he's doing here with BLUECREW and green? So far it's been kumbaya though. What's with the effing hat, man? We just got our helmet, dude. We're getting ready. We're ready for battle, dude. This is the battle area. It's do or die time, and we're trying to pivot here. Gather together, soldiers. Just having a little fun today. Oh, and now the green has appeared. We've relinquished your wrench, my man. If you want the wrench, you can have it, but there's enough BLUECREW to do the wrenching for you, man. So you can just be green if you want to. Legendary has decided to be a double agent. Undercover green giant. He's given intel to the other green giants about the BLUECREW. Let's check out HBAR XDC. We talked about HBAR in our Eyes Out list. We're definitely looking forward for some positive momentum and a pivot here for HBAR. Could be a fat green candle coming soon. That's the type of volatility HBAR gets, right? When it breaks out for a good couple of days in a row, right? And sometimes good weeks in a row, like we've seen. But I think this one's like very undervalued and getting ready to pivot as well. It's very interesting that all these ones that are kind of have that enterprise focus are following each other or kind of mimicking each other in terms of their charts, right? And once again, there's not that much money in the market, so, you know, a lot of cryptos flow together with it. That's why we don't go, why is this crypto going down? All the cryptos are going down, most likely. If, you know, a legit one of these cryptos, unless there's like terrible news about the crypto, then yeah, we try to bring awareness to that as well. But, you know, in the past 30 days, why are all these cryptos down in the past 30 days? They all move together, right? The market is pennies. How are you guys enjoying the experimental launch of Flare? It's been awesome, dude. So far, so good. Still getting the bearings under it. I will probably talk about it more in the coming week or so, just to see what the overall yield is, and then I'll give it a good comparison with things in the Atom ecosystem and Solana ecosystem. The shades under the hat is what gets me. Gotta wear shades too. Yep, exactly, man. Well, the future's bright, and even though I got this hooded helmet on, it's still so bright. Shout out to the BLUECREW. Thanks for the 7 likes, y'all. Thanks for the 11 viewers. So yeah, top gainers in the past 24 hours. Very unusual what's going on with Morpheus. I think this may be a glitch on Live Coin Watch. Not sure. Maybe it did have a tremendous breakout. Who knows? Fuse Network, Epic Prime. Shout out to the BLUECREW for the call on this one. Epic Prime. Doing some good stuff here. Rose Network or Oasis Network announcement with Binance happened today. I think it was a Binance investing or Binance Launchpad investing about $200 million into Oasis network. So part of the blockchain service network as well. This is how we got early on Oasis, and finding out it was connected with Iris, connected with other Cosmos ecosystem projects. So now we're not only talking about interoperability with Binance, but we're also talking about, Oasis eventually becoming IBC enabled in the future. So this could still be very early days for crypto that has what type of I forgot what its supply was. Yeah, 10 billion total supply. Could have a bright future ahead. Total cap is 4 billion for Oasis Network. So not many people are interested in this one, but it's up there for a reason, right? It's up there in the market cap for a reason. Let's see if it pops up. It's in the, is it top 200? Oh, I think it's considering just the general market cap, not total. Makes sense. So it's outside of the top 100. Could it creep into it? Why not? Binance certainly thinks it can. Just something to keep an eye out for. I mean, I like the connections it has. I think it's an interesting swing, especially when nobody's talking about it, right? When we like these projects when they're boring, but there's a pretty solid foundation there. Look at XFi. I'm buying even more. Yeah, I mean, it dumped, right? So it could be at a good low. It went from like $8 to $3. Is it back up? So it's at $4.14. Yeah, $13 to $3, man. The rug pull has begun. Nah, I'm joking. I mean, who knows what the true low for this will be, you guys. Remember, we got to be prepared for extreme volatility, especially with these types of cryptos. Like, first off, the XRP community isn't that big, right? And so neither is the Flare. Like, if you're taking that a majority of Flare community users or Flare finance users are XRP holders, then that community is very, very small. So just expect tremendous volatility. I think long term, it's great, right? So these could be tremendous lows, but we don't really know what the reality of the value of this token is yet. Sort of like what happened with Songbird, right? And how it dumped to the 15-cent range, 13-cent range. They're just so early, we just need to find a good long-term floor. But something like this, especially a DeFi project, expect high volatility, right? I don't hold XTC, can't seem to buy it here. I do hold HBAR though. Yeah, HBAR's great. XTC, can't wait to see what it continues to do. It's been consolidating forever. Let's look at XTC's chart as well. But yeah, we've been saying here with HBAR, as long as we can find support here, we're around that 78.6 on the mini fibs here. If we can creep back up above this channel, find support, then we can continue that journey upward. And it could be close to 50 cents for HBAR. But massive, massive consolidation. If it breaks towards the downside, though, we always have to take that into account. We could be revisiting around 17 cents, 16 cents. And if it breaks down even further, then we're talking about a sad, sad journey back to around 7 cents, 10 cents for HBAR. But right now, it looks like it really wants to, a lot of indicators, MACD, stock RSI, higher lows, higher highs, 78.6 on the retracement level. A lot of good indicators here. Up on the VWAP, the volume weighted injustice percentage. So HBAR, this is it, man. You're getting clearly oversold. Now you're taking the risk of, yeah, it's at decision making time, and this could be at its prime point. Well, this really was at 12th of December 2021. But a second chance here. Right, guys, saying definitely some good prices. I think that just the fear is really over the top right now. I mean, what else is going on since 2020, guys, but crypto going towards the upside, right? Since this situation we're in even began, all crypto has done is now started creating higher floors towards the upside. Now, is all of crypto going to continue to go up? Maybe for some time. But eventually it has to differentiate, right? We have to see, we want to get to the mass adoption level. And unfortunately, when you get to mass adoption level, that means, you know, it's very few protocols that are actually being used, right? I think there will always be subsects and just like a fervor for this community to just have a ton of coins and have community driven coins, right? But I think the ones that are going to be funneling like trillions and trillions of dollars, really changing the, you know, being the faces of crypto, if you will, just like how there were faces to the internet with Facebook, Amazon. I mean, the people are going to have more choice than ever to do, you know, use these applications that they want to use, even if there are niche things. But I think for, you know, we're going with the money here. So what do the institutions want to use, right? What do these bankers want to use? What do businesses want to use? And they want something with fast payments, cheap transactions, and is eco-friendly, right? They're not joking in terms of the stuff that they're talking about at the G20 with climate change and their agenda for the climate change agenda, and wanting everybody to be carbon neutral. Hell, even carbon negative, right? Regenerative, right? Guys, thanks for the 13 viewers, the 9 likes. You guys are amazing. What else is up in the past 24 hours? But I think Oasis and what's it called? Epic. 2 good calls right there, you guys. We got some good gains coming from Rose. Is it time to take profit from these two? Who knows? I mean, it depends on your strategy. Like 33% gains is nothing to be too embarrassed about, right? Taking profits there. We like buying in the reds, so when we see greens, we just, you know, decide when do we jump off the before it crashes, right? Nothing goes up forever, you guys, right? And if it's one of these legit projects or ones that have real companies, real businesses, it's very rare you'll just see 100% in a day gain. So something around 33% in a single day in the past 24 hours, that's a hell of a cool gain. Unless the news is massive of what's coming out right here for Epic Prime. I mean, in the short term, that looks like a pretty good opportunity there for some nice profits. Tribe starting to make a little bit of a pivot here in the past 24 hours. We've started adding Tribe to our portfolio because of Greg Kidd and the Hard Yaka portfolio. So we like his, you know, we try to own every asset on that portfolio. Cody, Solana, Filecoin, XRP, you know, Stellar has been mentioned by him. Polkadot has been mentioned by him. A lot of great projects, right? HBAR. The guy knows his stuff. He's not messing around in terms of his investments and finding real teams. Hell, he found Cody, right? Cody helped us. HBAR helped us at 3 cents. So, and Solana, right? So we're listening to Greg Kidd. We're going in with Tribe here. FEI.money, the stablecoin for DeFi. Protocol controlled value. Just ever increasing. FEI is a decentralized, scalable, and DeFi native stablecoin protocol. Integrates with Ondo to provide FEI denominated liquidity, service for other DAOs, supplies FEI to lending markets. Tribe token holders manage the PCV backing FEI with a community-owned reserve. So Tribe is used for governance. You launch the application, you can sign in through. Unfortunately, not a fan of MetaMask, right? But as an investment, I think this is very interesting to look into. They got farming, right? Interesting APR values. It's a very small amount of Tribe, right? 1 billion. Taking that pivot, right? Taking that pivot. Let's look at Tribe on the charts. Once again, may not seem like much, but we do like following the money. especially people who are very entrenched into this space and are very open-minded about their opinions and just kind of speak very bluntly. I mean, you know, we like Greg Kidd a lot because former member of the Federal Reserve, angel investor in a lot of the apps that we're using today. This guy knows something about the internet, right? And where it's going. Twitter, for example, Square, hell, associated with PayPal, Coinbase, Uphold, worked as chief risk officer for Ripple, really got Ripple in good, I think, in good standing or understanding to be regulatory compliant, how important it's going to be as a blockchain company trying to push a digital asset towards mass adoption, how to be regulatory compliant in that type of environment. I think it was a crucial role. Chief risk officer, right? Owns 1 billion of the XRP supply. You know his account in Ledger City is going to be massive. Or maybe he has multiple accounts. Anime Wolf, you might not make it into the future then, my man. No, I'm joking. I know, I hear you, man. It's just, it's stupid, dude. That's what they want to do. I think the Earth is going to do what it will. You know, to think that we're doing, you know, we just need to be living better with the Earth. That's for sure. It's what we're doing to the Earth. It's not what the Earth is doing to us. Fear for new people. I wonder if they are the majority. I wonder how they determine and chart the fear index, online polls, or ending pressure maybe. Yeah. I mean, sentiment right now I think is really hitting a low. But Tribe right here showing some good volume, right? Clearly a breakout from this channel. This recent selling pressure. It was oversold. We circled it right there, right at the bottom of the RSI. We got our breakout towards the upside with Tribe. It's a good day in the crypto space, you guys. We were taking advantage of that red. Hopefully now we're going to be seeing some good relief rallies, at least in terms of a macro sense. And then also, you know, long term, having the hopes of continuing this bullish cycle. I mean, I really thought we were going to, you know, today could have been a day like that where we start seeing decisions being made by certain cryptos of which direction they were going to be breaking out. And seeing these smaller cap cryptos does give me hope. Could be a preview of what's to come for the larger cap cryptos. IrisNet here, I think is going to continue to go a little sideways here. We're projecting that it'll just kind of sink to a point where it's super low 8-cent range. And then we're going to get a nice pivot here for IrisNet. This one's been one that we put on the eyes out list recently for a short-term tradle. We like this project. Keeping an eye out on it on Iris. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to everybody. It's mostly a very chart-heavy stream today. I think we do have some good news coming out from federal payments. Right, the SEC tomorrow, I think, is having discussions on inflation, right? Or not the SEC, the Federal Reserve. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What's up, guys? So Rango Exchange getting a lot of love from Greg Suri, the Akash Network CEO. Talking about this first multi-chain DEX bridge aggregator, Rango Exchange. Keep your eyes out on this, guys. Iris Network posting, blank will come to IrisNet in 2022. What do they mean? NFTs? Metaverse? Right? I'm just going to say Metaverse here. What's up, Blue Crew? Gonna say Metaverse comes to IrisNet out of nowhere. They want it to be outlandish guesses, right? Oh my lord, a big step has been taken, and another jolly green giant's amongst us. Good luck, Blue Crew. Just hopped in. That helmet is out of control. Thank you, man. Thank you. Good seeing you. Ledger City game. So we got another Ledger City YouTuber here, you guys. This is awesome. Good to see this type of love and this kind of awareness coming out from Fick TX Sun. Dude, shout out to you, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out our episode as well. Hopefully we see you on a Ledger Citizens United, or Ledger Citizens Unite episode. But yeah, he's talking about Ledger City as well, you guys. Subscribe to his channel. Let's hit the bell here. Good to see somebody who has, you know, that awareness about Ledger City as well and is excited. And we're starting to see fervor now. We're starting to see more people talk about it the closer we're getting to launch, right, for Ledger City. We're going to have a Ledger Citizens Unite episode today, actually. A little bit towards the middle of the day, about like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock maybe. RB in the chat, what's up, man? I'm doing good. Doing good, guys. They appreciate the 10 viewers, the 10 likes. Thanks to any new subs. We have probably one of the strongest viewer to like ratios. BLUECREW does its own thing over here, despite what YouTube says. But yeah, Tribe not looking too bad right there. So 20 more days for Ledger City. Can't wait, you guys. Can't wait to play this beta. Can't wait to fly around and see those tall buildings. Can't wait to fly around and see cardboard, right? Cardboard boxes, a ton of tents, a ton of small little properties for some reason. Is there going to be homeless in the Ledger City? People just trying to disguise their accounts. Crypto Slow Joe. So yeah, checked out Fixed Done. He's talking about Ledger City as well. Gotta love it. Ledger City game, Ledger City Metaverse. Does Mo Morrissey know something we don't? A Ledger connected city? I do an overview of this project and add some well-needed speculation. What do you expect to see from them in the future? Gotta love it, man. It's going to be fun, man. I really think Ledger City will start getting a lot more talk around the XRP community, especially once we get our hands on it. We're getting updates in the emails about it. You know, how we can participate. Who are going to get the early access. Hopefully we're among it. That would be great. Crypto Slow Joe. Alright, so let's check out this other piece of news here. Fed payments improvement. The Federal Reserve is working with the industry to propel bank-to-bank payments toward modernized electronic solutions. Huh. Digital financial system, right? It's happening. The transition over to a digital financial system has to happen and will happen, right? Hasn't happened yet, though. ISO 20022 messaging is going to be the progression towards that. A standard digital messaging system. And XRP being the standard of the settlement system. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What's up, guys? Kava 9 upgrade proposal is live. Let the Atom earning begin. Excited for Kava. Kava had a nice pivot as well. Continuation towards the upside. What we were hoping to see for Kava. Right? Now start going to the top of this channel. Let's see Kava go to about $6 here. Take a journey up towards that direction. But this is great to see. This momentum that came in for Kava. Stock RSI is not our best friend right now on the daily. So we'll see how much more volume we have before some selling pressure comes in. We zoom in on the 4-hour for Kava just to see where the momentum's going. Right? We're going up to about 585 in this journey, but short term could revisit about 431 and then try to get our pivot right here from this long-term support towards the upside. Oh, we got a A day late and a digital dollar short central bank digital currencies. You can count on the Americans to do the right thing after exhausting the alternatives as China, the fastest growing economy in the world, actively works to its central bank digital currency CBDC. The United States has not launched a pilot digital currency or issued a formal proposition paper on the creation of a digital currency. It appears the slow and steady approach is being set by Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, who has noted that with respect to the creation of US CBDC, it is far from important to get it right than it is to do it fast. It's far more important to get it right than it is to do it fast. Originally published in Global Legal Insights in 2022. So this is the full publication, right? Be interesting to look into who's part of this, right? Payment systems. New payment methods have developed over the centuries, including coins, banknotes, checks, and credit cards. Today, global central banks, academia, and the legal profession are actively discussing the development of CBDCs. The discussions have focused on whether the CBDCs should be issued as a retail or wholesale instrument. A blockchain. Talking about blockchain. Blockchain is a database structure that can only be updated by appending a new set or block or valid transactions to the log of previous transactions. In the most basic form, blockchain records ownership of Bitcoin and transactions involving the cryptocurrency across a wide network of computers as opposed to centralized ledger. Transactions are signed off. Okay, yeah, we know this type of history, right? The software cuts out the need for a trusted middleman. Yes, we understand. Makes transactions quicker, cheaper, and easier when compared to the current systems banks use. It's very true, especially even with Bitcoin, despite how slow it is with transactions. Still faster than the current banking system. Soul Ranger 45, what's up? Hey, you guys see ALEF coin? Yep, we like ALEF.im as well. Did ALEF make a nice move? Let's check it out. Yeah, nice move. Nice breakout towards the upside on the 4 hour. Let's check out the daily here. So yeah, ALEF possibly creating a new support trend here. We'll see how this goes, but creating higher lows just recently, right? Pivot here. High, higher low, higher high, higher low. Let's see where it goes. Soul Ranger, here's a wrench, my dude. Please use the wrench wisely. With the wrench comes great responsibility. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Bro, I seen your Avalanche call back in the summer last year. It was 10 bucks, now it's 100. Soul Ranger, dude. I mean, we talk about a lot of cryptos here, but we definitely, you know, we'll try to find the ones at the moment that, you know, they're boring or, you know, doesn't seem like much is going on with them, right? But they just continue to build, and that's certainly what Avalanche did. What's the tiger's name? What do we call you? Just G, dude. Just G. We don't always wear the helmet, though. We usually just have shades. But we're in battle right now. We're in battle. We're trying to break towards the upside, man. You know, soldiers got to get ready. The soldiers got to get ready. Blue Crew. That's why we're bringing in the Green Giants now, man. We need the Green Giants to help us push towards the upside, give optimism back to the market, and pivot towards the upside, right? We need that push. We need that extra strength from the Green Giants there. Kava at 476, not too bad. Share Ring, we were just talking about it. This blockchain service network, I want exposure to it, right? LTO network, I'm working with the ISO standards authority, right? Apparently ISO 20022 compliant crypto LTO. A lot of people are big on Harmony 1. Could be a good time. I mean, it's been consolidating forever, right? But dang, up 5,000 in the past year. I mean, those are tremendous gains, and who's to say it can't go up even higher with Harmony, especially with all these collaborations that they have. We don't really like trying to chase these types of cryptos though, because there's so many cryptos in the past year that haven't really done much, and we still have faith in, right? Oh yeah, dude, we got the BLUECREW, and then we have the green giants, right? So BLUECREW can do so much though. They can keep things steady. They can even have a little nice relief pumps here and there, but we need, when we're trying to get through all-time highs or previous highs, you need that push coming from the green giants. Yeah, I think Harmony has had its time. I mean, it's been around for like, it went from like sub a penny, y'all, to where it's at right now. I would think, yeah, it can go to $1, sure, but I think we would be pretty close to a high at least for this cycle. But you know, I can't speak. You never know when ridiculous volume comes in for a project, right? And I could be eating my words. I think Harmony does have interesting long term, but I mean, considering where it came from, we're looking for opportunities like, you know, Zap at a penny looks like an interesting swing for the fences. It still has, you know, still building, still has a team, still collaborating with Flare Networks, right? Zap still is in play here for us. Let me see what else. Share Ring, part of the blockchain service network, at a penny currently, but you know, they got a real team. They're building something there, right? I think a pretty small supply as well at 4 billion. Band Protocol, if you like Band, and you believe it is a competitor with Chainlink in terms of decentralized oracles. Super low supply for it. All-time high was at 22. Could be a good time for a pivot. Sologenic, finally getting some relief after going down 80% in the past 30 days. Could be a good time to DCA into Solo. I wouldn't be surprised if it does go lower though in the short term, but the airdrop will be happening again very soon. What do you think about NFTs for merchandising or using NFTs? Yeah, Soul Ranger. I mean, we've talked about, we love the Solana NFT ecosystem, what they're doing with Magic Eden. I am trying to find a way for, you know, people who become members of the channel, how they could level up. And, you know, as they're supporting the channel, they're leveling up, and then also maybe getting, like, you know, trying to provide like a return as well, right? Like, you know, doing NFT giveaways or, you know, certain things like that, like kind of almost giving them a little bit of a passive income stream for supporting the channel. Trying to add a little DeFi to something centralized like YouTube and what they got formatted here. Why not, right? Why not? But other opportunities in the red, Zilliqa, you know, we haven't heard a lot from Zilliqa camp, but they're still building. They're still doing their thing. This could be a massively undervalued one that could have a big year this year. I mean, you would possibly be catching it at its low right here if you believe in the ZIL. Right? Hitting crucial areas of accumulation, right? At this point. When it's hit this point, it has pivoted. But now it's do or die time. Is it going to bring bullish momentum again? And if not, we're crashing to newer lows. Unfortunately for Zilliqa. Right, but it's getting very close here. Stock RSI showing bullish momentum will come in. We could get a very nice breakout. Dude, Zilliqa, not looking bad. Nice breakout. Eventually taking you up to about 13, 12 cents. Nice little 2x right there with that volume. Chart's looking good. MACD selling pressure is easing up. Looks like buying pressure is coming in. Zilliqa can have a very, very nice. I mean, look at this, man. Looks like a massive cup and handle, right? Just a fat cup of coffee. And it came in and retraced at the perfect area. We're going to do the fibs. From the low, long-term low, to the high. right around that 78.6. Guys, BLUECREW. I think we might have to put Zilliqa on alert here. The Zill could be ready to make some bills. Is it going to try to creep back up about above $1 billion market cap and creep into the top 100 again? I think so. What do you guys think? What does BLUECREW think with Zilliqa? Am I too bullish? EOS at 276. This one is that you just got to believe in the project at this point with EOS. I like it because it's part of the blockchain service network. I'm not breaking the bank on EOS though, but I do have a position on it just to see what happens with this type of crypto. Had the largest ICO right during that ICO craze. Sure, it may not do well with regulations, but we don't know what the regulatory environment is anyway. And remember, we're just trying to play on the price speculation. If there's a project there and people are building on it, we're checking it out. Remember, they got that game Blankos built on top of their system, right? Digibyte at 2 cents. Maybe Digibyte has a nice year this year. Digibyte community has been a very patient community, that is for sure. $21 billion max supply, 15 billion total supply right now. Yeah, you be getting greedy while others are fearful. This is what we like, guys. These cryptos that have teams, they have strong communities, they're building, they're collaborating, they're trying to enable cross-chain or being multi-chain, you know, innovative consensus, right? A lot of factors that go into these. And right now, sentiment for these is very, very low. Right? Sentiment is really, really low here for Digibyte. But it's getting close to the verge. A lot of these cryptos are looking the same, you guys. It's because the market moves the same way, right? RPM saying GDLT token. Yeah, man, it's going to be very interesting. The distribution is going to be the messiest in all of crypto. Don't be surprised if there aren't mistakes made along the way, you guys, in the distribution of GDLT token. It's the most messy, like, process of even having made that and how to manage it and how to distribute it. It's definitely going to divide a lot of people. But the Blue Crew and Green Crew will be there. The Green Giants. Green Giants making a good amount of GDLT token when we hit 3K subscribers. Blue Crew getting some of the love as well. Once again, I'm not going to own a majority. Hell, a very, very small amount of GDLT token. Still keeping my eye on the prize. I like that. Mr. Connector. Shout out to Mr. Connector. What's up, dude? Love Zill. Nice, Crypto Slow Joe. Digi has hurt me this year, but I still hodl. I hear you, Crypto Slow Joe. It definitely has hurt a lot of investors. I mean, the ones who bought in at 15 cents definitely got liquidated hardcore. But now the sentiment overall is super low for something like this crypto. And it's do or die time, right? It's oversold past the 78.6. What's it going to do? Looks like it's ready to pivot towards the upside. Looks like selling pressure has eased up and eased up and eased up. It's gone sideways long enough. Now it's got to be a dramatic direction. And what's it going to decide on? This could be a good year right here for Digibyte. Definitely keeping our eyes out. Reminds me a lot of this. The way the current formation we're in reminds me a lot of this moment here. Right? What's happening here. Right? You had a little bit of a sideways momentum that led to a breakout here. A little bit of a sideways momentum that led to a breakout here. Come back down. Now is that fervor that same fervor gonna come back for Digibyte? And if so, you're talking about like 30 cent plus Digibyte. Could be very interesting. If we get this breakout, guys, I mean, even if, you know, we start seeing it at around 5 cents, 4 cents, and we get some confidence that it's breaking out, like we can wait and see on this one to see if it does break out and still be super early to the party of what the potential journey for Digibyte could be if it's going to go to 30 cents, right? We got to have the faith that it will. It's a long-term tradal mentality. Digi has hurt me this year, but I still hodl. I hear you. I hear you, man. But we're just looking for opportunities at this point. We're looking for opportunities for at least decent pivots, right? Like, hell, even getting a gain to something like 9 cents again. That's tremendous, right? That's why we like to look at these cryptos, the ones that are super deep in the red or haven't really done much in the past year, but they're quality projects, right? XLM, only really 12% over the year. So XLM could be, we've been looking at that chart, long-term consolidation, and could be a really good time for it to party very soon this year. Digibyte, right? Kin. I mean, Kin's a swing for the fences one now. It's just swing for the fences and see what happens with Kin. For some reason, it always has high volatility. Nano, fast transaction, ecosystems just continuing to build. Super silent about what they do, though. But hell, no fees. Straight up transactions, right? Not many cryptos can say no fees, right? A lot of them could say virtually no fees. And then a lot of them have terrible fees. Nano 303, not looking too bad here. Internet node token, shame to see it back underneath a penny here. But we're still having faith in Internet node token, building on Cosmos SDK Tendermint consensus. Could be IBC enabled sometime in the future, and that could really draw some attention to what's going on with the Internet node token and creep it up into that 500, top 500 range. I held Kin when SEC dropped out its suit. Screwed by the SEC twice. Yep. Any thoughts on Theta? Theta, we've been liking Theta, man. That one, I mean, it didn't pivot as strong as we wanted it to yet, but we did get a nice relief rally from Theta. Let's check it out. Excuse me for leaning a bit here, guys. I mean, it's kind of hard to control this avatar sometimes. But I'm just trying to be having a comfortable seating position at the same time here. Haven't quite set up a standing desk yet. So yeah, right here with Theta, let's do the fibs first. We'll go from the all-time, you know, pretty close to all-time low or before the pivot. We'll go to the high, and you can see right here, this is the time to maybe be taking advantage of Theta. Thanks for the shout out. Whoever shouted out Theta. Thanks for the shout out. Looking not too bad on the daily chart. We like to play it by the daily here, you guys. So, but yeah, good call right there, Crypto Slow Joe. Good call. I know Legendary as well. Fellow Green Giant, Jolly Green Giant. Shout out Legendary. He's big on Theta. He's made some good gains off Theta for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's do or die time here for Theta as well. But looking clearly oversold, we can at least get a decent relief rally that takes us to 775 again, and then we're like really excited about Theta and what they're doing. And remember, they launched NFTs, right? Theta's continuing to grow their ecosystem. They have a very strong community as well. Just really depends if, you know, we're seeing bigger money coming in for Theta, right? But it makes sense, right? It makes sense that in very short order it had this big ass pump. It makes sense that we get at least a healthy consolidation of selling pressure. And now it's looking like good times right here, where this overall sentiment is low. Theta seems boring. Is anything else going on with Theta anymore? Right? Helmet makes it hard for you to hold your head up. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's a good one. So yeah, Ledger City, guys, we're going to be doing a LCU episode later today. Ledger Citizens Unite. We're going to get together, get all the latest updates of what's going on with Ledger City, what's going on with DevNode Productions, hang out with the Blue Crew, hang out with the Green Giants, and of course, Ledger Citizens out there. And they say keep sending us those great ideas for Ledger City. That's what the purpose is of those videos, those LCUs, is to get all the Ledger citizens together and to be asking questions about Ledger City, asking questions about DevNode Productions and what their intentions are with Ledger City, what's going on with this game, speculate on what could go on with it, right? Ask questions, tell them what we want to see, right? As big supporters of Ledger City. So LCU is a really good time to tune in with us there and ask your questions and provide suggestions. They say keep sending us those great ideas for Ledger City, and we'll certainly keep doing that with LCU. The beta of Uptick web version will be launched in the next few days. What are you most looking forward to? So now we're going to be getting the Uptick Marketplace, IrisNet's NFT Marketplace in a web version. This is going to be great because, a lot of people do like to buy their NFTs right now online through a computer, through a laptop, through an iPad, something like that, right? And the mobile version has been great for Uptick Network. And I think having this web and mobile complement now is going to be awesome. Game changer. I think more use for Iris token will come in. It could be like a competitor or alongside in the same realm as what Magic Eden is doing for Solana, right? So NFT direct minting on Uptick Web, seamless integration with mobile version, timed auctions, Kepler plugin support, pay with Uptick app. So being able to pay with the Uptick app, that is awesome. Kepler plugin support, you guys know, is the Cosmos ecosystem. This is huge. Adding another NFT, like adding a already up and running NFT marketplace, by the way, right? Uptick project on mobile has been around for a very good bit and has already been showing some success. It's great to see the web version here and see what they do with the Cosmos ecosystem and what type of attention that draws finally for Iris from Cosmonauts. I feel like Iris token is super undervalued in even amongst their own community, the Cosmonauts. So I think if they understood more of what IrisNet is intending to do, and seeing how this whole narrative of CBDCs is coming out. Speaking of CBDCs, there are now 3 retail CBDCs in the world, in the Bahamas, the Eastern Caribbean, and Nigeria, and 1 coming soon in Jamaica. There are 28 pilots and 68 central banks have publicized their CBDC work. Check out our updated global database. More central banks have CBDC projects and speeches are turning more positive. I mean, we have the CBDC tracker now, thanks to BLUECREW for sharing this link, right? And it just looks like it's spreading all over, right? CBDCs all across the world. Some majority in the research phase. Very few have launched, but then a good amount starting to come out with the proof of concept, right? Guys, thanks for the 15 likes, the 9 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, BLUECREW. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. We're talking about CBDCs here, so definitely would like for you to hear. We are proud to be a platinum sponsor at Notch's online Smarter, Faster Payments on the 1st through 4th of May in Nashville, Tennessee. Guys, Volante, major Ripple partner, and has collaborations with Notcha as well. So it makes sense that Volante is a platinum sponsor for the Notcha Faster Payments, Smarter, Faster Payments, conference that they're having there. That looks awesome. Good post from Volante right here. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in for another DLTalk. We went over some of the reds. Theta's looking good too on the daily here. There was a lot of cryptos still looking good on the daily and showing signs of the pivot. This gives us some optimism, guys. Let's hope we have an unreal weekend. Hopefully we start getting, let's start getting this new year off on the right foot, right? It's already been 2 weeks in. We got crucial things coming up, right? Federal Reserve in terms of inflation. Things that are going on with the SEC and Ripple case, right? I think we're going to be seeing if there's going to be a delay in the discovery. right? So exciting things happening. Very much looking forward to seeing what happens after this weekend. We are expecting good things, though. We're expecting to be partying, hanging out with the Blue Crew and the Green Giants over the weekend and saying, hell yes, this is why we bought that dip. If it breaks towards the downside, it's very sad, sad days, y'all. Unfortunately. But once again, then we start looking at it as opportunity, but we might have to wait on those opportunities for it to go even lower, right? Because if it breaks towards the downside from these long-term supports, guys, it could go down for a good bit. Yep. Theta. XPRT, gotta love it, man. That's good to hear, Mr. Connector. Persistence, XPRT, we definitely like that. We like that crypto in the Cosmos ecosystem. I think that under $5 is tremendous value for XPRT. It's a great call, right? We've been looking at its chart. You just got to look at it. It's past the 78.6. It's clearly oversold. Stock RSI is ready to pivot. Selling pressure has decreased significantly, and it's above the VWAP. A lot of good indicators right here, and just the quality of the project. There's something actually built in here. Persistence in what they're doing. Super fluid staking happening as well. It's going to be really exciting times for the Cosmos ecosystem, especially if persistence starts getting the ball rolling. Hell, you'll probably be able to make, airdrop, get airdrops for staking your persistence in the future as well. Exciting times for that Cosmos ecosystem, guys. I think it's only getting started from what we saw last week. And we'll see if we get a continuation going into this weekend, guys. It should be exciting times. But you never know in this world, man. They try to... Finally, we got Tribe breaking through $1 here. Tribe starting to rise. This is good to see from Tribe here. But yeah. We'll see once it continues growing, man. The IBC community is just growing more and more for the Cosmos ecosystem, and more blockchains are joining. But let's go, Blue Crew. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. I'll see you guys very soon later today for another Ledger City Unite episode. Always grateful to y'all. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. I'll see you guys very soon for another LCU. Can't wait to hang out with the Ledger citizens. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Green Giants. Much love, y'all. See you soon. Adios.